The start of the process for us in the upgrades, we got to a point with the brewery that we needed more tanks to physically make more beer. With lagers taking around 4 weeks in tank, we really needed more capacity on that side to actually be able to get the beer out, to get into bottles and get it into kegs. In January, we ordered 5 200 hectolitre fermenters from A&G Engineering down in Griffith, New South Wales. I've got to give a shout out to Tom, Adam and Damien down there. You guys were great and thanks for all your support. Must be about a month ago now that the tanks got on site. It was really tight working up in the building with other tanks already in place. These tanks that we got are about 8.6 metres in height. The roof at the highest point is about 10 metres. The guys from Cali Green were great. Mark, who was running the show there, he came in, he did all the measurements, a number of times just to be assured that we could lift these tanks inside. We ended up using 2 cranes to top and tail the tanks. With that method, and cutting down as much as we could on the boom, we only ended up with about 150 mil free between the top of the crane and the roof. And then from there, basically it was just repeat, set and repeat. It took 2 days to do that. You stood up one, you just put on skates, moved it to where it needed to go, and then repeat that process. When we initially started out, we'd set up the cooling to get us by, basically, to prove a business case. And it's got to that point now with these big tanks coming in that we really needed to guarantee that our cooling would be up to the job. We had Simo and Baz on site here who put all our stainless cooling lines together, and we've got a dual pump glycol circulating the ring main at the moment, so it's there to stay, it's there to last, and we really wanted that assurity of having that cooling available, which is a massive part of making beer, but particularly lagers as they ferment a lot colder. In the meantime, we ordered those in January, and we had time there where we had to figure out the orientations of the tanks to make sure that we could hook up the cooling lines that were already in place up in the roof. We had to figure out spacing between the tanks where fermentation control would fit. Along with the cooling line upgrade, we also upgraded our glycol buffer tank. Now that's about 7,500 litres in size, which we can help utilise the solar on the roof to actually cool that during the day when the sun's shining, and sort of help minimise the energy output throughout the night.